This is Mindfulness with Richard Clarke. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. Hey, there's Michael,
Hello.
and we can see you in everything. Oh,
Very good.
yes. At some point, a quiet question begins to appear. You sit, you meditate, you see clearly at times. There are moments of stillness, even freedom. They come and go, though. Life continues, conversations happen, you notice yourself reacting. Decisions need to be made. So the question comes, does practice remain just when you meditate, or is it able to move into how you live? This is where the path becomes real, not in special states, but in ordinary moments. Today we'll explore how wisdom and love can move into daily life, shaping how you speak, relate, and act. If this supports your practice, like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, and share your reflections in the comments. Welcome. This is Richard Clarke. Today's session will be on the subject Walking the Path with Wisdom and Love. Meditation usually begins as a separate activity. You sit quietly, observe the breath, notice thoughts, try to quiet your mind, and experience moments of calm or clarity. These experiences are valuable, yet if practice remains limited to these periods, something essential is missed. The real measure of practice is how it shows up in daily life. Wisdom, in this context, is clear seeing. You begin to recognize thoughts as thoughts, emotions as passing movements, and reactions as conditioned patterns. Love in this context is the natural warmth that arises when you are not caught in this self-centered contraction. When mindfulness deepens, these qualities begin to appear beyond formal meditation. Consider a simple interaction. Someone speaks sharply to you. The habitual response might be defense or withdrawal. With mindfulness, there is a brief pause. In that pause, you see the reaction forming. You are no longer fully identified with it. You start to free yourself from that reaction. This is wisdom in action. In the same moment, love becomes possible, not as an idea, but as a softening. You may sense the other person's difficulty. You may choose not to escalate. Your response shifts. This is how practice integrates. Integrates does not mean perfection. Reactions still arise. Old habits still appear. The difference lies in recognition. You see the patterns more quickly. You recover more easily. The grip of reactivity weakens over time. Mindfulness also shapes how you make decisions. Instead of acting from urgency or fear, you begin to notice the underlying motive. Is this action driven by grasping? Is it driven by avoidance? When you see clearly, choices become more aligned with simplicity and honesty. In relationships, integration becomes especially visible. Listening changes. You're less occupied with preparing your response. You hear more fully. This alone can transform connection. People feel it when they are truly heard. Speech also changes. Words become more measured, more grounded. There's less need to prove, defend, or impress. Communication becomes an expression of clarity rather than a strategy for self-protection. From a deeper perspective, this integration reflects recognition of something that is deeper than ego or personality. Awareness is not confined to meditation. It is present every moment. When you recognize this, practice becomes continuous, not through effort, but through simple noticing. There is no division between spiritual life and ordinary life. Washing dishes, walking, speaking, resting, all of it becomes part of the path. Each moment offers an opportunity to see clearly and respond with care. Love, in this sense, is not something you manufacture. It appears naturally when the mind is not caught in grasping or resistance. When self-concern relaxes, warmth flows more freely. Wisdom and love support each other. Clear seeing prevents love from becoming sentimentality. Love prevents wisdom but from becoming distant or cold. Walking the path means allowing both to express in how you live. Practice does not end, it matures. It becomes less about special experiences and more about how you meet each moment. Over time, this quiet integration becomes the most reliable expression of insight. And now, a guided meditation. Sit comfortably. Feel your feet making contact with the floor. Gently look around and name a few shapes or colors. Notice one neutral or pleasant sensation in the body and allow the eyes to close. Bring attention to the breath. Feel your breath in and out Let it move naturally. Now bring to mind a recent interaction, something simple, a conversation, a moment with another person. Notice what arises, any reaction, any feeling, any thought. See if you can observe it as it is without adding to it. Notice the awareness behind the observation. Rest in that awareness for a few breaths. Notice how this awareness is present in every interaction, not separate from life, but within it, an intrinsic part. Now bring attention to the heart area, not as an idea, but as a felt sense. Is there any natural warmth here? Even a small openness. Let that be present. Imagine meeting others from this place. Feel the warmth. Feel the body again. Notice the room. And gently open your eyes, carrying this clarity and warmth into your next moment. Let your practice move with you in each moment. Let clarity guide your seeing. Let warmth guide your response. Nothing special is required, just this simple awareness lived fully. So, Barley, how's your meditation been?
Well, I hope that it's been evolved into my everyday life because I can't say that I actually stopped and meditated. I was in this singing group and we were practicing for that No Kings rally.
Uh-huh.
And those songs kept going through my head, and I was trying to use meditation to stop them. So
Huh.
I don't know. But I liked your comment about the feeling the warmth around your heart. That was interesting. I don't remember that, but I got to keep coming back. It hasn't been enough years yet for me to.
Well, the mind has a lot of habits, and what meditation is at one level is starting to observe those habits. And then when you start to observe them, they start to change.
And I love to be able to close my eyes. I know Matt was saying that a lot of people couldn't close their eyes during his meditation at
Mm-hmm.
fellowship. But for me, I just love to close my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, that's good. How's your
mhm.
meditation been, Michael?
Pretty fair, yes. Doing well.
Well, somehow I think about your practice like meditation is a rock.
Thank you.
Now, what about the every moment mindfulness, moving the meditation into your life?
I feel that's kind of a focus of mine, yes, to be constantly in that awareness.
That's very good. That's perfect. And the thing about the awareness is it's always there.
That's correct, always.
So all you have to do is stop and notice and don't get distracted by all the objects of awareness.
Yes.
Very good. So now I have a video. This is from some Buddhist master, how mindfulness can help you live in the present. It's from a TED Talk.
So, how many of you found secret to success and happiness? But we all know what it is, don't we? As a great Zen masters teach, it's staying connected with our smartphone. But do these distractions really make us effective? Or make us happier? Well, in this case, maybe burnout. So today, together, right here, let's take a step to more mindful life. Mindfulness has been a part of Buddhist traditions for many centuries. It's a practice and a way of thinking that help us be present with an experience in a non-judgmental way. So where your thoughts right now? I hope your mind is here. However, most of the time, our mind is somewhere else. It is somewhere in the past or in the future. So we suffer more because we either stuck on something that has happened in the past, or worry about something that hasn't happened yet. So if you are present, you are free from such suffering. But also, your action at the present moment can create your past and determine your future. So that's why being the present is very powerful. Also, it's important to keep your objective point of view, because main source of suffering is your subjective point of view. So we judge something to be good or bad. but we are just comparing it with some ideal situation. So if you are non-judgmental, or if you can keep your objective point of view, you can reduce your suffering as well. Then, main practice of mindfulness is meditation. Meditation is good for conditioning you to be more mindful and non-judgmental. So let's try meditation right now. So step straight and close your eyes. And inhale slowly for 5 seconds. And exhale slowly for 10 seconds or even longer. And try to feel how the air entering your body and exiting your body. Just feel your breathing. So, how you feel right now? Lately, this ancient Buddhist practice, keeps changing. Actually, personally, I can see the changes at my temple. I started having more corporate and business school groups in my meditation classes. In fact, various corporations like Google, LinkedIn, Ford Motors, and more, they're using meditation as a part of corporate wellness programs. Because neuroscience have helped us to understand how meditation can influence our brain and emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, consists of 6 elements: self-awareness, self-control, social awareness, social management, attention, and outlook. So many studies have shown that regular practice of meditation can increase the activity and mass of the region of the brain associated with emotional intelligence. Especially if you can improve your self-control and attention, you won't be disturbed. And you can pay undivided attention to what you're doing at a certain moment. Also, relaxation is a key to be more mindful. When you're relaxing, actually your part of brain, region of brain, associated with attention and self-control, their activities goes increase. Then actually, the oxygen consumption of brain gets low, you're relaxing. So as you see on this graph, when you sleep 6 hours, you're really relaxing. But when you do 20 minutes meditation, the oxygen consumption level goes down to the same level as you sleep 6 hours. So that means you're really relaxing. Also, the carbon dioxide level of your brain increases if you do meditation more than 20 minutes. And the increase of carbon dioxide level in your brain stimulates your brainstem. And your brain starts releasing serotonin. The serotonin is the neurotransmitter that further relaxes us. So you have a better self-control skill and attention. So that's why meditation is an effective way to be more mindful. So now you're ready to be more mindful. Regular practice of meditation can relax you more and improve your attention and self-control. So that's case you can experience each moment of your life fully and mindfully. As the Buddhist teachings tell us, everything is impermanent. Time keeps moving forward, not backward. So let's not miss any precious moment with your beloved one. Actually, this is my daughter. Well, when this picture was taken, she was 2 years old. I mean, now she's 3.5. She's quite a handful. But she always makes me aware how powerful to be present in the moment. Your past and our future, depending on our present moment. And the moment is now.
And now we'll take a few minutes to meditate. Mindfulness is present moment attention. Paying attention in the present moment non-judgmentally. Fully receive whatever is experienced. Then let it go. All right. And let's close with a chant. Om
Shanti.
Shanti 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 Om. Peace, peace, peace. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining today, and we'll see you next week. And keep having good meditation. Namaste.